I wanted to take the opportunity to reach out to my Nami students and martial arts in general, specifically about the current situation and how we should be handling this. There's a lot of fear-mongering going on. Part of our training is how to be calm in dangerous situations. A couple of classical principles: Mushin, no thinking conscious mind, no emotionalism; Mizu no kokoro, mind like still water, like a mirror. The problems that the universe presents and that our opponents present to us have solutions inherent in the problem. If we bring emotion, if we bring anger, fear, we now can no longer see clearly the problem. If we can't see the problem clearly, how are we going to solve it? And for Kodyu, this is fundamental to our training. It's why we're an internal art. It's why we keep ourselves in open positions. Even our posture is not one of standing rigid, but opening our heart makes you vulnerable, but it also makes you sensitive. You have to see through fakes and fints and falsehoods. You have to even see deeper into the problem that's being presented by an opponent. The situation that we train for are dangerous. People are going to die here. The current situation is not remotely that dangerous, and yet we see a lot of emotionalism. And with the general population, I can understand that to a degree. If you're training as a martial artist, that makes no sense. You need to take a look at yourself and your training. If you're blaming people, if you're angry, if your opinions supersede your ability to perceive things, then you need to take a look and take stock of your training and yourself. This is an opportunity, as all crises are, as all of life is an opportunity. And people run into these situations all of the time. I'm fortunate to work with people whose lives are made up of extreme danger. And their ability to handle these things is critical in whether they solve them or not, whether they return home or not many times. And I've had many, many opportunities in my life where they did not return home except in a flag-draped coffin. So let's take a look at ourselves in this situation. Are we an example? Are we living our principles? Are we calm? Are we emotional? Are we part of the solution, or are we part of the problem? We should be an example to people: calm, rational, seek out real information, help other people when they need it. And sometimes just the example of being calm, being rational, putting things in perspective for them. Context is everything here. Numbers are not everything. Context. And this should be part of your training for your martial art and a part of how you assess everything in your daily life. What happens in the dojo is a small part of what should be your life. Take this out into the world. Every day you should be living the things you train. Take stock of that. Be an example.